There was a time when wealth was built through physical labor. Factories, machines, land. The more you produce, the more you earn. Then came the industrial age. Then the corporate age. And now we are living in a completely different era. An era where a single idea can reach millions, where one skill can generate global income, where knowledge itself has become one of the most valuable assets in the world. But here is the problem. Most people are still playing by old rules. In a new game, they focus on working harder instead of becoming more valuable. And because of that, they miss one of the biggest opportunities of our time. Today, we are going to break down why knowledge has become the new currency and how it connects directly to freedom. The world has changed, and it changed faster than most people realize. In the past, scale required infrastructure, factories, employees, large investments. Today, scale requires something different. Information, skill, distribution. One person with the right knowledge can build something that reaches millions. A course, a product, a platform, a system. And this changes the entire game, because now your ability to earn is no longer limited by your physical capacity. It's limited by what you know and how you use it. We are surrounded by information, books, videos, courses, content everywhere. But information alone has no value, because information is passive. It sits, it waits, it does nothing. Knowledge is different. Knowledge is applied information. It is information combined with action, understanding combined with execution. Two people can consume the same content, but only one applies it. And over time, that difference becomes massive, because knowledge grows when it is used, not when it is stored. Not all knowledge creates income. Only certain types do. The kind that solves real problems, the kind that improves outcomes, the kind that saves time, effort, or money for others. This is what makes knowledge valuable. If you can help someone achieve a result faster, better, or more efficiently, that knowledge becomes an asset. And here is where it gets interesting. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know something valuable, something useful, something that others need, and then learn how to communicate it. Knowledge alone is not enough. It must be expressed, shared, communicate. Because if people don't understand your value, they can't benefit from it. And this is where many people struggle. They learned, but they don't share. They understand, but they don't communicate. And as a result, their knowledge stays invisible. The people who succeed in this economy are not always the smartest. They are the ones who can clearly express ideas, explain concepts, deliver value in a way others can understand, because clarity creates impact. When knowledge is combined with leverage, its power multiplies. Leverage allows one idea to reach many people through content, through platforms, through systems. One video can educate thousands. One post can influence thousands. One idea can create opportunities across the world. This is something that was not possible before. And those who understand this build differently. They don't just learn, they document. They don't just consume, they create. Because they understand that visibility amplifies value. Entrepreneurs use knowledge differently. They don't just collect it, they apply it, they test it, they refine it, they turn it into systems, processes, solutions, and over time, that knowledge becomes something bigger. A business, a product, a platform. This is how knowledge transforms into income and eventually into freedom. If knowledge is so powerful, why don't more people benefit from it? Because of hesitation. They wait to feel ready. They wait to know more. They wait for perfect conditions. But that moment never comes, because knowledge grows through action, not before it. The people who move forward are the ones who start before they feel fully prepared. They learn by doing, and in that process, they accelerate their growth. So, how do you begin? Start by identifying what you already know. Your experiences, your skills, your insights. Then go deeper. Refine them, improve them, apply them, and most importantly, share them. Because knowledge becomes powerful when it is used, and valuable when it is shared. Over time, this becomes an asset, something that continues to grow and continues to create opportunities. The future is not limited by geography or background or traditional systems. It is shaped by individuals who can learn quickly, adapt quickly, and create value consistently. And knowledge sits at the center of that. The people who build the future are not just workers, they are thinkers, creators, problem solvers, and they use knowledge as their foundation. Knowledge is not just power, it is opportunity, it is leverage, it is freedom, but only when it is applied. So, instead of asking, what should I learn next? Start asking, how can I use what I already know? Because the value is not in accumulation, it is in execution. And the moment you begin applying your knowledge, it starts working for you. If this episode helped you see knowledge differently, share it with someone who is still waiting to start. Because sometimes the biggest opportunity is already in what you know. And remember, knowledge doesn't change your life. Applied knowledge does. I'll see you in the next episode.